Hello. Hey guys, what's up? Been a while. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. Keeling's listening post. Yeah, I'm sure we need to kill some dudes there, right? Always the same quest. The Clone Wars have begun. Well, not really. It looks a bit different. Ooh, that's a beautiful leg we got here. Sexy leg. Sexy legs. Okay, nice. So we just skip all those guys. What's up? Nice bumps. Those are the Star Wars bumps. You only find them in the Star Wars universe, right? All those snail shapes and whatnot. Those weird spiral hairdos. Princess Leia hairdos. So it's so Star Wars-y. Star Wars-y. Yeah, I know you got some gliders and I don't. But I got some legs! Look at that! Oh, I don't wanna... Oh well, I guess we're stealthing now. Oh, what are you? You're damaged. I didn't like that. Maybe heal? Let's try heal. Even though it looks kinda silly. He's such a goofy healer. Like the gentle giant type. Just doesn't fit him, that role. He just wants to do damage. Totally against the ghost. Totally goes against his nature. Like, why would he heal anybody? That's not his thing. Well, I can just grab a speeder here? That's cool. Totally forgot about that. Is that the new feature? Maybe I just never noticed. Moop, moop, moop. Hello, exchange. What's the exchange rate here? Moop. Ah, these are the quarters. These are the guys I need to kill. What? I just wanna unmount, dismount. Oh, you fuckballs. Okay, I guess we just start a fight. That usually helps, right? It's just that there's a button for this there. But, yeah, why bother? But no, I didn't wanna select you. I selected the bumpies again. Campbell, how we do? Man, this is a bit too loud for my gentle ears. Okay, that's better. I hope you can still hear something. Okay, what does it say there, by the way? Defeat, defeat, defeat. Okay, so we don't need to grab anything. Just need to kill exchange soldiers. Just because they're a rival gang on this planet. And there can only be one gang. And that is the Cis gang. Okay, now it's a little too quiet. Is it better? Let's see. Hello, party time. Push. Okay, that's a bonus thing now. Yukabi Super Soldier prototype. You are not a super soldier. Come on, pick up. Come on. Good job. You are. Die. They look kind of different. Not sure. They look a bit like those cyborg guys that were not voluntarily made into cyborgs. Those like what was her name? The Den Mother? I forgot. It was a female like swan on well, not that long ago. On German cars. I'm not even looking at the cooldown times. Can't be bothered. Yeah, so he's actually a decent healer. Yes, we're doing alright here. Whoosh. It's like a dance. It's a lightsaber dance. Dance, a lightsaber dance. Dance and then you kill while dancing. So they look exactly like those guys, huh? Well, no. Actually, they're a little cooler. See their face. No, they do look different. I don't remember seeing those guys before. I always like seeing new things in Star Wars universe. Wish you were a good heel, Kim. Good job. Even though it is a little odd. Immersion baiting or something. Okay. Jabiim Escort. I kind of want to do one of those missions, Space Combat, as well. I like those. Good old railroad shooter stuff. That's what I like in general about this game. Even though I complain a bit, in a sense, about it, but it's also cool that you don't have to think much about what you're doing, to be honest. I'm just like scrolling through here. There's not much tactic involved. I remember, like, there used to be a thing when it used to be more difficult, I guess. At least on those well, instances or dungeon missions, whatever you want to call them, like the Black Talon, that kind of stuff. I remember them being way more difficult. I'm not sure if it's true for the overworld here as well. Probably. Yeah. It's interesting. Difficulty changes obviously changes the feel of a game quite a lot. And there are even like some regional differences. Like the Asian MMOs, they have, I'm not even sure. They're just, I think they can accept more grinding than
Please use all products only as intended.
What the hell? What is that sound? They don't have as much problems with grinding as we have. But on the other hand, I think, well, that's what I read. That's my uninformed opinion that I took from somewhere else, and I'm selling as mine now. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's true. I barely play any. Wait a minute, Blade and Soul. I played that a bit. So that was actually not easy. Nah, can't really say that. It was quite difficult doing all getting all the moves right and so on. Yeah. Any other
Be well.
Asian MMO? J MMO? Don't recall at the moment. Is there another glider here? So, yeah, maybe it's not a singer. I guess you can find both things. Oh, there's a glider. You can find all difficulties. Ah, what the hell? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay. What I definitely know though is that this feels like a breeze going through here, and yeah, in a sense I like it, because if you, I don't know, you come home from work and you just want to have, not me by the way, I'm way too late for that, but in theory, if you come home and you're like a child and just want to like do some mind-numbing stuff, you can turn on the TV or just like basically walk through here and hit a button from time to time without even having to look at the screen. Just roll your head over the keyboard once or twice and the battle is won. Maybe I'm also a bit too careless. I don't even know if this is like a PvP area and I can get attacked by someone who actually knows how to play this game, unlike me. Well, I did at one point, I guess. I loved the PvP here in here. I really did. But now, come on, why am I always hitting G? I guess that's an Elder Scrolls thing. Because this is
Vehicle pads are currently
the
open
mount
for
key
business.
for the Elder Scroll MMO.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Woo, let's deep. Also very empty. I mean, it could be worse, could be less details, but yeah, you still notice. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. But still, a lot of cubes, right? A lot of blocks. The lights, the ads kind of save it. Otherwise, this would be just a planet consisting of blocks. Oh well, no, let me take that back. There is some effort in there. This looks kind of different. This one as well. With like 2 towers there. Wow. Nice ride. So where do we need to go now? Manufacturing miracles. Need districts in Riley. Well, then let's do that. Now I know what bothered me here. Need to see more. Not just what's right in front of me. I can see that already. On the screen already. The land of the yellow trees. Because too many dogs did what they had to do here. So they changed color. Well, man, I don't even know what I'm talking. Right, let's go. Forceful speed. I really like the atmosphere and like all. If you do a lot with light and lighting and so on, that's why I love the Mass Effect atmosphere as well. Yes, the Great Dragon. The one they say has his eye on Lord Palladius' cult. That's me.
If you mean the future leader of Lord Palladius' cult, then yes.
Get that ugly curse out of her beautiful face.
I'll send your body back to your master in pieces.
Let's not make this too quick, huh? I agree. Let's kill the little ones first. Garnok. What's this? Shield? Ah, come on. Let's shield. Just for the fun. I don't even know what it does. I kind of want to see you flying around. So I recently asked on Reddit if there's a game with like a Wizard of Mass Destruction. That's what I called it. But an FPS, not an MMO like this one. I would so love to play that, like, what's the name? Might have Magic something? Not Heroes of Might and Magic, but Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, that one. That's kind of like what I'm thinking about, but more impressive, more stuff going on, more brutal, like, you know, like shooting a lot of lightning out of your hand and like really big effects. I would like to play a game like that, like a really destructive wizard character shooter. Yeah. Maybe they'll do one at some point. I just love these shock and lightning, purple lightning. It's just so awesome, in general. That's why why Palpatine is so cool as well. He's like, he can do it basically from his chair. Like he doesn't even need to move much. He just goes like, I'll raise my hand and some lightning comes out of my fingertips and he's good to go. You know, can already punish you to death.
That was Garnok. You defeated Palladius' right-hand man. You should hear it. They're calling you the Great Dragon after how you did in Sabin. Look what I found outside.
My lord, for getting Sabin off our backs and the crates off our streets, we humbly present you with this gift.
You know what they could also use? More. And I know why they didn't, and so on. But what would make the game better is more close and more. Yeah, just more details, more stuff. I want more. Give me more. That's what I'm saying. What did you do? more getting Sabin off our backs and the crates off the streets. What kind of gift is it though? Wonderful.
I love getting gifts.
We are honored to serve you, my lord.
Isn't this great?
What
Kill
was
one
it?
gang
A hat?
leader and already you've got Palladius scared and people lining up with presents.
No time for celebrating, Destris. Palladius isn't resting. He's called a big meeting at Meridian
Why
Hall.
is it evil to
If we don't
accept a
act,
gift?
He'll rally his cult and stop our whole operation dead.
He's a dead
If
man.
Palladius dares
And
to
listen to
show
what
his
you
face,
say, to
I'll
what
make
you
quick
said,
work
but-
of him.
He
He
won't.
or she needs to
Palladius
die.
only ever broadcasts to his cult by Hollow.
This is our chance. You just go in, make a big show, and boom.
It's gonna take more than a show, Destris. We need to show
No.
that you have more power in
It's
your
gonna
little finger
take
than Palladius
a
has in
show.
his... Wait, I've got it! It's a crazy idea, but what if you showed that you could move the city itself? Make a groundquake?
What a stupid idea. But I got an idea of my own. What about if we make an earthquake? What do you think about that? Isn't that how like boss acts? Like boss are functioning. Bosses are functioning. Right? They say to you if you bring something up, what a load of BS, and then 5 minutes later they come up with exactly the same idea. And it's not even acting, it's like they're like really convinced they came up with that idea on their own because they're so full of themselves. So that's a leadership skill, I guess, right? At least for a sis.
What on Nar Shaddaa is a groundquake?
You know, when the ground shakes underneath you. They're pretty rare, so it'd be a big deal.
What have you been putting in your soup, Riley? Nobody can just make this moon shake.
Soup?
Stick with me here. You know the gas pipes that run under Meridian Hall? Well, what if we blow up those pipes?
Whoa, you got brains, girl. I know just the guy to set it up. Gord Maydell in the Nar Shaddaa Works Administration. Takes bribes on the side. He'll rig you something up, no
He's
problem.
getting all fluid in his pants. Killing, maiming, destruction.
Your life depends on this, Destris.
Right.
Gord works at the NSWA office in the Duros sector, not far from Meridian Hall. Where
Just some
Palladius
random
is holding his
threats.
big broadcast. You just tell him old Destris sent you.
Just some random death threats to lighten up the mood. So they know what is at stake. That's this way. Oh, what's this? Premium Field Tech Versatile Stim. Could you give them any longer names? Okay. Doesn't help that I cannot speak anymore today for some reason. Usually I forgot like to add an S for the plurals. No, I think I'm starting to add plural S where there are none. Anyway. So we need to make the ground shake somehow. Sure, no problem. You need to die! Oh, those look, let me see. Well, no, actually they look shit. I thought they were like the cool guys, like the armor that Lando was wearing at some point. You know, the one with the T's around the mouth, like was like a mouth mask thingy and a helmet in one. Oh man, I really would love to have a glider. We need to glide on our feet the whole time. That's no fun. I think we should have better started with Balmora. Because now when we get to Balmora, it will be even lower on the level scale than Nar Shaddaa. This is the reason I think why the fights are a little tougher sometimes
Please use
here.
all products only as intended.
Because they apparently assume that you side on Balmora. Because that's the first thing that appears on the loading screen when you get like the text, you know, the typical Star Wars type text, which introduces everything. So when I loaded this game, and before, it always mentions what my current objective is, and it always mentions Balmora. So the game seems to assume that you would go there. But of course, we end up doing that. Increases mastery for 60 minutes. That's crap. That's that is actually not that bad. What the hell? Don't scare me like that. That came out of nowhere. Oh, no influence gain. Getting picky here, huh? No influence gain? Okay, that's the same thing. I don't want to sort my inventory, you know. Doing everything wrong anyway. Probably. I don't care. It doesn't really matter anyway, right?
Vehicle plants are currently open for business.
Manufacturing miracles? Exchange. Yeah, let's
Have a safe and
manufacture
pleasant stay.
something. Head to Gord Medell's office. Okay. Glitchy, glitchy. I mean, you gotta leave it to them. For Crime Planet, this is not... The whole planet is not dirty at all. Okay, there's like a tether thing there, but... like in general, this is a very clean space here, right? Wanna go there? So we need to go down there. Ooh, some flowers on your, I don't know, walking tree? Cool. What's this? Where is it? Oh, this thing. Datapad. The following is written in a standard but fairly complex Imperial cipher. To all Imperial staff and allies, please note the outreach program in the Durrus sector has been met with mixed success. Several leaders of rebel groups have been uncovered living among the refugees and have been eliminated. But much of the general populace is no longer tolerant of our activities here. In other words, everyone needs to die. Oh no, our cover has been blown. All combat-ready personnel are asked to identify themselves and check in upon arrival in the district. We will be able to use your assistance. So it's kill, 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 more people, kill. Sure, let's do it. Check in somewhere.
Ustalpaim ICJ in Alam is Frumadine Habans.
Okay. I'm still expecting something interesting to come out of his mouth. Quiet, monster! Know your place. Well, yeah, at least they look a little different in here. Look at them. Like, what's their name? Duros? And that guy. The little devil character. No, I never liked the robots in here. I didn't like them in KOTOR. I don't like them here. They did a lot of things right in Knights of the Old Republic, but that one, I mean, design-wise, but that one, no, just no. The robot, no. The Imperial droid here looks alright. The smaller ones also are okay, but they're a little too tiny. Like the R2 character, droid types that you can have basically as a pet, right? Nowhere. Hey, wait a minute. I can do something here. Increases the damage by lacerate. Oh, did I forget to do this? What was lacerate? I want to lacerate. Oh, that's a group dancing, right? Yeah, that's the dancer. Okay, let me see. Lambast. So, what else do we want to have? Reduce cooldown of jolt. Cooldown. Reduces all damage taken while stunned. And as Deception Hatred reduces the damage taken from area attacks. Oh, it's only a stat, as I say. Thresh will take slash and lacerate, reduce the movement speed. I'd rather kill them than slow them down. Overload binds its target in electricity, immobilizing in 5 seconds, direct damage dealt. And the effect. What was overload though? Is that a thing that will come later? Or is that a thing that we have and use often? Oh, there it is. Oh, that crap. Well, what does it do again? Immobilizing them. Yeah, well, I guess we could do that. Unbreakable will. Awesome damage reduction is always nice as well, right? But are we really? Yeah, let's go with the damage reduction. I barely use the overload, just for fun, just to annoy the opponents. But I'm actually annoying myself more because I need to close the gap and run towards them. Wait a minute, what? Go here. Yeah, Duros, that's what they're called. No. They're all Duros. Liars. It's a Duros sector.
Greetings, my lord. I heard of your arrival on Nar Shaddaa and was hoping you might make your way to this sector. My name is Mardel Felth, Imperial Intelligence, and I am here to stop a revolution.
I've been known to stop or start a few wars in my day.
I like her.
They call this place the Duros sector. But it's not just Duros who live here. Alien refugees from across the galaxy have fled here. fled from us. Now a leader
Are
has
they, like,
emerged
really
to unite
durable?
the different species.
Or why
They
are
call
they
him
called
the
Flame?
Flame, and we have killed him twice. Each time he reappears. The locals claim he's immortal.
Like a candle in the wind.
Is that possible?
Only the Emperor himself can claim true immortality. But I'm not asking you to kill the Flame. Yet. Our only undercover agent in his gang was recently discovered and murdered. The Flame insisted the corpse be publicly displayed in Rana Mas Square to taunt us.
That is at least an interesting scenario, gotta say. Like, there's a guy that is, like, seemingly impossible to kill, or has been killed, actually, and just shows up again, as if nothing happened. That sounds interesting. Okay, the corpse publicly displayed on the square. Don't expect me to cry.
Am I supposed to care?
Our man knew the risks, but they're using more than just his death to bait their trap. Everything our agent found, all his notes, are pinned to the corpse in plain view. But every team I've sent to retrieve the records has come back in pieces. You may be the only one who could walk into this trap and survive.
So they didn't come back at all, because pieces usually don't walk back, right?
I'll give them pointers on the best pieces to send.
Perhaps I was unclear, my lord. I don't doubt their skill at butchery. We need those records back. Admiral Jafand Arj is due to arrive today to speak with the Hutts about this weapon.
Records.
Once you have the records, use this on the body to burn it. We can't have them use one of our own as a rallying point.
Okay. So we need to kill someone. That's what I got out of that conversation, right? What's this? Mission? Oh, this is like a... Dropbox? I don't know. Let's get that XP for whatever. Things we didn't do. Oh, it's a heroic ship. No, we don't want that. Right. Who do we need to kill? Use the torch to dispose of the agent's body. Okay, let's see what's up with that flame guy. Good thing is that it's like really close by. Like everything, all the quests are right around the corner. All the problems can be solved by going into the next room and killing someone there, basically. Well, maybe it's not exactly in the next room, since I seem to be using the map quite a lot. Ooh, I need to use this. I'm really playing too many games at once. Completely confuse all the commands. I just thought, like, she would make a somersault, like I've been playing Dark Souls recently again, so I was expecting space to be that move instead of a like normal jump, like rolling over the floor, that kind of thing. Yeah, I might do a little Dark Souls, like maybe Dark Souls 2 Let's Play at some point. Yeah, caught myself screaming at the monitor. Sure, why not? Sounds like a plan. I have Dark Souls 2. That would be a blind Let's Play. And I have played through, well, almost to the end of 3. So, yeah. Love it, by the way. Love Dark Souls 3. And I assume the first 2 games are good as well. I like a challenge. Filthy casual. Nah, actually I don't mind, I guess. Do I? I'm not sure. Like, let's say I don't mind. Everybody can play what they want, of course, but like for me, I think I have to admit that I kind of like it that there's a game that pisses people off. And it doesn't have an easy mode. Yeah, that's what's. I mean, there was like that Jim Sterling thing you complained about. Basically, that like, what's the new From Software game? Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. So it's not fair to take an experience away from a certain group of potential gamers. But that's exactly what makes the game fun for me. It's just pure spite. Pure spite that they cannot play it. I mean, it's not like I'm flying through that game either. I'm, like I said, I'm screaming at the screen as well. And I'm dying like a gazillion times, but still. So the argument is, yeah, if you want to play it, if you want to have a challenge for yourself, you can like play on hard difficulty. And I mean, yeah, that's logical. That's a good argument. But I kind of enjoy pissing people off by saying like, you cannot play Dark Souls. And in the end, let's be honest, it's always like a matter of practice, like most things in life. So it's not like you have to, in practice, another word for that would be time. And it usually boils down to either investing more time or more money, or when it comes to problems in life in general, right? It's one of those two. So, get good. That's the price. That's the price you have to pay. Not with this game, though. You don't need to get good here. So it's just not the same if you have like an easy mode. That's the guy we're looking for. It takes the fun away. It's like, yeah, of course, now everyone can play it, but that's exactly the point. Not everyone should be playing all the games. I don't know. It's basically, you gotta be an arrogant ass, I guess, at least partially, to enjoy that. Ah! This is the big boy. Yeah, I'll sacrifice that. All you're doing is to now leave me alone. That's an interesting character. Purple beard. Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't complain. That saved me some time. Oh, by the way, was that the flame? No, that's just the Flames Assassin. Elite. That's the bonus thing. Dispatch Riders. Oh, okay. Let's just go back here then. Nah, I don't feel like grinding. Oh, great. Anti-Empire. We can't allow that. What are you organizing, by the way? Like parties? Where's my dude? Cam, my man. Missing ya. Hello? There you are. Where did you hide? You're not that small. What's going on? Why am I having toxic farts here? And where do I need to go anyway? Down and around and there. So yeah. I think I kind of want to start sword here. This somehow annoys me. Okay. Do we already want to go back, or do we want to look after the next mission? Oh no. Did I take the wrong way? Could have gone around there, huh? Oh well, let's go here now. At least this is a neutral zone. Sorta. Man, I so want to play Knights of the Old Republic. They had both actually had a really good storyline. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to say it's Mass Effect like, but it definitely can compete, if you ask me. Yes. Really a lot going on, man. It's not a perfect game, of course, but still. Okay. Come up here. Ooh. Mastermind. So if I would make a let's play of Dark Souls, I would have to cut out a lot of stuff. Like I said, it's not like I'm like a pro at it. Quite the opposite. Here for you, my love. Oh, you're so flirty. Right, we're wrong here. Up there. Up yours. But it is deeply satisfying getting through something after you've tried like a gazillion times. It is a different kind of satisfaction. Like, if all goes smoothly and you just follow the storyline, at some point, the fact that it is smooth is also noticeable at some point. Like, I'd say, okay, now they designed the game like to be not very difficult, you know? So it's not like that that is noticeable as well. So if you implement a steep difficulty curve, it can be as noticeable as the lack of that. Hello! Let's fly. I'm not looking at that resource pool either. Energy or whatever it is. There are two types, right? Some are like drained and some build up. I think, if I remember correctly. I'm just smashing buttons, and if it doesn't respond, like after hitting the button for the 10th time, I think, okay, maybe my energy is like drained. Yeah, I guess we need to go up here. Hello, Durals. Everything durable? What are you drinking here? Some nice green lemon slime. Look at his mouth. He has like blue lips. Your beautiful blue lips. Let me see. Come up here some. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful as well. That's like a fountain. Look at that. Refugee? Oh, that's why it's so clean here. You have to clean the floors. Exactly. And there's a guy telling them how to clean the floor. Listen, there's the spot that you missed. Here, go right in there. And he's going, fuck this job. I hate my life. Models. Hello. Who do I need to kill? Business.
Kikuna mo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto.
Okay, now we have two languages that we don't understand.
Obey or perish.
No. No details. Just surf.
It's so much more fun for me when you refuse.
Manalang Perlo, Amka Kalami, Nayakira Lebua. Memuka Hal
10 children. What do you think happens to me when those pipes get damages and the gang lords of that shit up blame me? What happens to my family?
Do you still hope to win?
Mami Lebik Bakmanuk, Maraka Najaki Nam Yapamyak. Memua Pemguana, Kumia Yang Mem Gamba Paka.
I am most grateful.
Kamperim Ganam, Bagiyang, Manik Hikupukam.
Here we get a new dress. It's exactly the same color as the old one.
Teufel Atraus.
Atraus. Well, huge difference, I'd say. Here, take this claw, my friend.
On Stojandan.
You're welcome. Okay, we need to kill someone somewhere. Where do we need to kill someone? There? No, that drop. That's just a return thingy. That's a dispatch thing. So this is like a completely different sector, so we might just want to go back to the intelligence. They're so intelligent, right? They have a headquarter for the intelligent people. Yeah, I think this is a very crowded place. I want to stealth my way through here. Up or down? Through here. Look at this. Can barely get through this with stealth even. Nando. Sounds quite similar to Lando. Nando. Yeah, I guess I would have to pronounce it Nando. Like Fernando. Kind of sus. Yeah, well, what I wanted to see is those pet droids. They're just too tiny for the R2-D2. No, that's not a tiny pet. That's a big pet. I don't know. Over here. Follow us. Nope, never mind. So I find that a bit strange because it wouldn't be that difficult to make them like closer to the original, especially the C-3PO units. And also Jabba. I mean the Hutts. Like, why is it so difficult to get that shape right? You only need to do it once. I'm sure they have a good reason for it, but I'm wondering. Probably also a time thing. It's just, yeah, like I said, everything is about money and time, so, and I walked right past it, great. It was probably just easier. It's not that it was impossible to stay true, or more true to the originals, but it was just quicker, and we're in a hurry. Like they always are, right? All game developers are in a hurry, and all the games are not selling enough copies. Like literally every single one of them.
Your trap's been sprung. Here are the notes.
Let me see. Blasted rebels. The Flame is planning an attack on Admiral Jafand Ange. He can't know about this. I was supposed to...
What exactly would you prefer? I didn't know.
Admiral Jafand? Sir,
I
apologize.
A pleasant surprise.
This is...
I know who you are, my lord. It is an honor to have one of your stature helping us on Nar Shaddaa. Are you more inclined than Agent Maddle to tell me what threat has just been posed? Does this come from the flame?
The eternal flame.
Any idea why he'd have it in for you personally?
The flame must know I've been communicating with the Hutt. I'm here to tell them the Empire will withdraw billions of credits of business from Nar Shaddaa unless they shut down this rebellion.
Sounds like you need some help.
I invite you to come with me when I meet with the Hutts. Your activities have made an impression on the cartel.
And it won't hurt your bargaining position to remind them of the power of the Sith.
It never does. If you're interested, I suggest you go first, to flush out and destroy any of these rebels who might lie in wait. I leave for my meeting shortly. I hope to see you there.
Knowing Admiral Jafand, I'd suggest you go now. He'll expect the route to his meeting to be cleared before he leaves.
I don't give a rat's ass what he's expecting. So that's another pattern in all the games, right? That they have like an army at their disposal, but you always gotta do it on your own. Yeah, I know why. I get it. But still, it's immersion breaking, right? Aftermarket Force Lord's device. Ooh, we leveled up. I'm not sure what that, if that even makes a difference. But alright. I guess it's not like we have a steady RPG-like level up. It's just that from time to time you get some passive shit here, and sometimes you get to like every 10 levels or so you get something unlocked, and you can choose. There's not much choice in this game. It is pretty linear when it comes to the leveling process, right? It doesn't really make such a difference. I guess it gives a little fluff and flavor in PvP, I'm sure, but like in general, I don't know. It all feels pretty similar. Where do we want to go? Oh, the meeting is right here. Well, then we can take it. Meet the meeting. Go to the meeting. But we need to kill people there first, right? Let's see how the situation is here. Why can't we use those gliders? Preferably one with a weapon and then just shoot everybody in the face. Oh, this one. I want to use that one. No key! Oh, there's something. Signal beacon. Oh, okay, I see how this works. Kill people. Activate something. Kill more people. Slice and dice. Okay, how many are there? We can. They're already starting to get green. Let's dance. We're just bringing out the trash. Okay, next beacon. It's pretty linear. Ooh, you have a flamethrower. That's nasty. And it makes sense for flames in full cycle. Let's skip those. You can join us in this fight. Yeah, like I said, playing the bounty hunter is kinda cool. I don't like the story, but the skills are pretty awesome. Flamethrower, rockets, shooting rockets while you're flying in the air. It's fun. Yeah, well, too bad EA has their grasp on the Star Wars license now. Disney sold it to them, and now they're really milking it. I don't have much hope that we'll get any good, like, first-person thingy Battlefront stuff without any, like, turbo microtransaction mega bullshit in it, and I'm just not doing that. I still have my old Battlefront game here, which is fun, but I mean, it looks cool, the newer one, but no, it's just no fun. If I know it's like a grind fest, microtransaction grind fest, even if they change it afterwards. First of all, I don't want to reward that kind of behavior, and still, it's just a policy, and all the newer games of EA are like full of that kind of crap. That's not a single game that doesn't have that. Like, if I go on Origin and look at the store, there's not one game that I'm going like, wow, that's a really good game that I want to have. No, it's always the question, oh shit, it's EA. It's probably full of crap, and you kind of gotta weigh it like it's a thing of balance. On the one hand, on the one scale, you have like microtransactions, just a scale full of shit basically, and on the other scale, there's like good graphics, cool Star Wars universe things and characters, and yeah, usually the shit scale weighs just so much more. I'm not seeing me buying any Electronic Arts stuff in the near future, to be honest. And man, I remember the time when I was like still playing Sega Mega Drive, Genesis games, and man, I loved seeing that logo. Like, when it came up like Electronic Arts, and I was pretty sure it would be a damn good game. Like, especially RPG games, like they were like top notch back then, and even way later, of course, was all the BioWare stuff and everything. It was like, can you imagine that it was, for me at some point, it was like a good sign seeing the Electronic Arts logo. It was like, yay, an Electronic Arts game. Must be good. Oh boy, how the times have changed. Oh, you look different.
This is not your battle. You were not one of the Sith who came to my world to destroy it. It is the Admiral who led that attack.
Ooh,
it is the Admiral who will die for it.
Yes, let the dark side flow through you. Revenge is good.
So, you're the one who thinks he can defeat the Empire.
I do not know if I can, only that I must. I am Gendai. My people had done nothing to your empire when they set upon us. They tore our world apart, slaughtered our children, or sold them as slaves. In fact, every species here has suffered an unprovoked attack by your empire.
He's a terrorist. He raised an army against the Empire. Destroy him!
No man may strike against the Empire and live.
You've already learned that I do not die easily.
You forget. I've been on your world. I know the secret of your people. Gendai have no hearts or brains to fail. The only way to destroy them is to shred the bodies and scatter them. But we proved 1 billion times over that they're not immortal, right, Gendai? How many of you crawled away? 2? 10?
Kill him! Kill them all!
Okay, this looks like a good fight. Maybe we should deal with the other ones first. Do we have a heroic moment? Yeah, sure, why not? 10-minute cooldown. Sounds like a plan. Let's hit all the keys. Otherwise, this is just staying. This just takes too long. Mind control! It was an inside job. Where is my tinfoil head? Let's say that I don't like conspiracy theories. I actually really dislike them. Like, if you are one guy and you have your own theory and you keep it to yourself, it's all great, it's all fun. But if you're a movement, sorry, it's just a movement of idiots in the end. Gotta be honest here.
It was my fortune and my honor to have you here, my lord. I'll call Agent Maddle and tell her what happened. I suggest you make the full report. My men and I will stay here to ensure the Gendai's body is destroyed.
Because conspiracy, it's almost like face. It is more you have to believe. Fuck the facts. You know, that kind of attitude. It totally pisses me off.
Without him, the aliens' rebellion should fall quickly.
I'm certain Agent Maddle will be able to mop up any resistors. Thank you for your service.
Okay. Mop it up. So I think I'm just going back now to the cap robot. And then what's this? Oh, kill another guy. Sure, we can do that. And then I'll call it a day. Is this the place where we need to kill people? Flames forces. I think those are Flames forces. Oh, not another one. I chose this guy because he was alone. I wanted to follow one in here. Yeah. That's what we need. Please don't pull more of those guys. We need like a hook or something. A hook on a chain, like Scorpion, Mortal Kombat Scorpion. Speaking of microtransaction games, right? So, we need to go down here. Yeah, they're like really going in nuts with those, especially with the fighting games. And they're like, if you, some of them are like a few $100 if you want to buy all the content. That's just insanity. That's just madness. It's not even fun anymore. This is like, it's not about whales or microtransactions. That's just blatant. I don't know what it is even. It really makes the game unplayable, like many like I said, with the shit scale, you know. It is really a matter of I think it's Dead or Alive, that fighting game with enemy girls, right? It is really a matter that of real life money being such a factor in the game that it is literally unplayable because you cannot afford to play the freaking game, which is, why did I do that? Which is nuts. I mean, usually you cannot afford all the games in the world at once, but not being able to afford a single game, that's, wow. I don't even know if I want to be angry or mad or I want to cry. Really, this is like really confusing emotions all at once in there, but none of them are good.
I just received word from Admiral Jafand. He says thanks to you, the flame is dead and the rebellion is in chaos.
And the worst thing is that it is a trend. It can't get worse than that. I don't know how, but they still managed to make it worse. Like, man, there were days when you went into the store, you bought a game, and that's it. That was all you ever had to do with the publisher after that, or the developer, or whatever, the company behind it. And you were good for the rest of your life if you wanted to. And now it's all it's a junkie thing that's going on, you know? Here, come, need a fix? Get addicted to my drug, yeah, constantly. Get this nice DLC, huh? Don't you want a new costume? It's only cosmetic, you don't have to. But look at how shiny it is and how beautiful. Don't you want to look pretty when you're playing with your friends? Man, it's all like, this is such a dirty attitude. That just wasn't there. It's like I don't know. Imagine you would start buying your groceries from a crack dealer. That's basically the shift. It's still food and it's still good and not like you enjoy it and the thing itself doesn't hurt you, but the whole atmosphere around us is so fucked up. It's like, he goes like, "Oh, do you want to have some bread? Huh? Come get some tasty bread. Yeah, but you have to. If you want this bread, you'll have to buy a little milk with it too. I don't care if you want milk. You have to, because I make the fucking rules." So that's the mentality. It's all about ripping off confusing and hidden addictive mechanisms in the game. Man, it's like a completely different world. Sorry, going on a rant here apparently. Flame is dead, yeah. He was a good man, so that's why I don't like him.
I really am the best.
Your reputation doesn't lie. If you would take on another task for us, I have a message from General Colvin of the Imperial Reclamation Service. He believes you might be key to recovering the secret the Empire has sought for decades. Thank you for all you've done.
Ooh, nice bracelet. Give me that. Not that we're seeing it anyway. Right. Beautiful gray red clone warrior that we are. So where was I? Yeah, Randolph, I guess now. Well, long story short, everything used to be better, and old people are great and young people suck. Yeah, that's the gist of it, I think. No, I love everybody. No, actually not. I dislike everybody, just to say. Not a people guy. Why the hell are you making Let's Plays? Well, that's a good question. At least, as long as I don't have to listen to people, I guess I'm alright. I'm fine. Nah, it's not that bad. But I'm really not a super people crowd pleaser party, super duper party guy. More the basement dweller type, I guess. And I like it that way. I don't like it. I wouldn't like it any other way. No, I don't want to fight again. What? No, this is wrong either. Yeah, totally wrong. A lot of MMOs that I played, like World of what the hell? World of Warcraft, that's the name. Man, I'm really getting old. I played many of them like on my own, like for myself, and didn't do much of the group content. Kind of like here, but here it's also because the game is dying and there's not that much going on. Except for PvP, that I like. Bashing other people's brains in, faces in, and so on. But like co-op, it's not really my thing. I get annoyed too quickly with other people. I just don't like people, I guess. Only in small doses. Yeah, I think that's it. Like for a short period of time, and I'm good. Good old basement dwelling autist, I guess. And I don't even mean that as an insult. It is what it is. Not everybody can be like socially adept and whatnot.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Where do we want to go? The big show? Ghost No Showdown? Which one is it? Yeah, we could go down there. Sure, let's check that out.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
No, really, I do like repetitive things from time to time. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm more like the image of the gamer they used to be. Like, when there were less of us. Like the old school gamers, I guess. Like, when they were, like, ridiculed more and, like, made fun of more. So, I'm more that type of guy. Ooh, I like flying through tunnels. Upper industrial sector. Okay, but we'll do that next time. Special Ops Center. Nice. So, thanks for watching and hearing my ramblings. Yeah. Peace.